Well, if you saw my previous video, you know that I was looking to buy a inexpensive 1.8 tipped primer gun. So only one it was actually the lower end of my price range was the Sealey. Now, I was looking to spend somewhere between 30 to about £80. That was kind of well, technically it was 40 to 80, but all I was finding was these multi-kits around about 40, 45, 50, where it was basically multiple tips, multiple whatever, and I really didn't want to go with one of them because past experience, they usually are not very good. You know, you get a lot of stuff in them, but everything's a compromise. So finally landed on the Sealey. So it is obviously HVLP. It has a 2mm tip rather than the 1.8, but that's within the specifications of the primer that I'm using. So anyway, let's just take a quick look. I haven't opened this yet. This is basically as it's arrived from Amazon. So instructions, obviously don't need them. I mean, it's a basic gun, there's not a lot to it. Comes all pre-assembled. So, first impressions. Not a bad trigger action on it. Let's just wind this out, see what we get. It's actually quite a substantial body on it. I'm quite surprised. Yeah, I mean, overall I'm not... Ooh, that's a bit... yeah, that's a bit... there we go. But not too bad, I guess. I see why there's so much tension on that spring. So, my basic setup is pull the trigger as far back as it'll go, wind this in until you hit the trigger, and give it maybe just a little slight turn. That locks it off there. So you've got fluid on the side and air on the bottom. Air I normally like to set all the way out. So let's just pop the cap off. So this is not removable. How is it? Oh, I guess it is. Yeah. I mean, it's built to an absolute budget, so you can probably expect this cost maybe a £5-6 to make, maybe $7-8 if that. I mean, it feels substantial. It is actually quite heavy, but trigger action doesn't feel too bad there. So let's have a quick look, see what else we get. Obviously the pot. Quite a nice size opening on the bottom of there. So for heavier, thicker paints, that's actually quite good. So, oops, let's just grab that. So just your basic run-of-the-mill pot. Let's see, so we get a wrench. Fingers are cold, I can't open the damn bag. Why are you doing this to me? Come open. Thank you. So, it's your basic wrench, which looks like it's had a bit of a... Oh, we're at. He's had a bit of an accident there. We have a brush, which is always... I always keep them handy for cleaning the guns. Filter. That goes, basically it goes into there, kind of sits in there like that. I don't like these things, I never put them in. They always clog up, and you know. Then we've got this little guy here, which I'm not entirely sure what he is for. It's like, this cap back up again. Obviously he should fit on there and pop him off. Or not. I need to figure that out, because that needs to come off for cleaning. But whatever. Anyway, we've got this, and he obviously will go into there to remove something. I don't actually see anything on there to be removed, so... Oh, wait, I wonder if he can go... Nope. Thought he might have been... Where's he at? There's a hex down there. Thought he might have went into there to pop him out. Wow. I have no idea what this is for. Let's grab the instructions that I've thrown away. Well, it doesn't actually mention what that is for. Oh well. No doubt I'll figure it out at some point. Anyway, let's get this. Let's get an adapter on there with a pressure. Let's get an adapter on there with a pressure gauge and everything on, and we'll give it a blast. So, we now have a panel that we can paint, and I'm just on getting the gun set up. I do have pressure gauge on there, and I'm going to run it at about, I'm going to try it at about 30 psi. Paint recommends 28 to 32, so you know, just try it right in the middle. So, before I actually get into actually laying any paint down, first thing I'm going to do is set the gun up. I've stuck some piece of paper down the side of the van here for the moment, just so I can set the spray pattern up. So that's all right. Okay, so my camera decided to turn off in the middle of shooting, but so that's my impression of it. It's not a bad gun for the price. I paid £30 for it, and on Amazon. I'll stick a link in now. Anyway, if you can hear me over the jet, I am quite happy with the way it's laid the paint down. Again, I've got to emphasise, this is a £30 gun. My only complaint is, well, it's not so much a complaint, my only observation is it's a very slow gun and it is quite weighty. So, you know, for doing large areas, you're probably going to have some arm ache, but, you know, that's a payoff. The fan pattern on it, not bad at all. It's a good 8 to 10 inches of usable fan. It atomizes very well. I'm happy with the atomization. And yeah, so there you have it. So, I have the gun broken down here to clean. And admittedly, with the way the air cap and everything connects to this, it doesn't necessarily make it the easiest, but it's not bad, I guess. But yeah. One other thing that I did forget to mention, the cup does not have the normal fitting on it, so you probably need an adapter if you want to use a different style cup. This is the ones I normally use. So as you can see, yeah, that will not go onto there. I don't know if this will actually unscrew. I don't think it will. It might, but yeah, I don't want to risk it just yet until I've got everything done. But yeah. Anyway, let's get the rest of this cleaned up. And but yeah, I just thought I would show you that. It's just something to consider. Anyway, that's it for now. That probably wraps it up for this. If you wouldn't mind just hitting that like button and subscribing, it really does help the channel. But yeah, there we have it. So yeah, take care. Hope you enjoyed this review and I hope it helps you out, and have a good one.